Dear students, welcome to virtual classroom of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. I am Sreekumar. The class is for 9th standard students.
Dear students, today's topic is about triangle. You know about triangle and a number of its properties, but a little more about its properties you will be learning in this chapter. And some theorems related to those properties also will be given in this chapter or learned in this chapter. So let me begin with the first point over here, theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle. Remote interior angle बोले तो क्या है? Remote is having a sense that little far away or not so accessible. Here the theorem is talking about remote interior angle of a triangle. For that, PQR is a triangle as shown over here. This is an exterior angle. You can draw exterior angle for a triangle just by extending any side. You can also draw an exterior angle over here by extending this side. This becomes the exterior angle. If you extend this here, there will be exterior angle. If you extend this, there also an exterior angle will be made. Exterior angle is formed when any side of the triangle is extended. And as far as this exterior angle is concerned, this is in linear pair with it. These two angles, which are far from the mentioned exterior angle, are named as remote interior angle. In that case, if you draw a triangle like this and extend this side over here, these two will become the exterior angle with these two will become the remote interior angle with respect to this exterior angle. So exterior angles are those angles which are remote, which are formed on extension of the side, and remote interior angles are those angles which are not close to it, because not this one. And these are a set of angles. This theorem is about the relationship between the remote interior angle and the exterior angle. Let me erase this. Okay. So what actually the theorem, or what actually it is? The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angle. If you try to measure this angle, which we have named as exterior angle, if you measure this angle, its measure, for example, some measurement will be there, approximately if I write 120 over here, and it will be equal to the sum of the remote interior angle. ये दोनों angle का sum किया, so you will be getting that will be equivalent to this. This is what the theorem is telling. Okay, just by learning it, reading it and accepting it won't work out. So we need to prove it. So your textbook is giving proof of what is said. What is said? The measure of exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of its remote interior angles. Here this one is taken as exterior angle, where it is marked as angle PRS, and of the triangle PQR. Then in that case the remote interior angle would be one, this QPR, and the other one is PQR. If you add those two angles, add those two angles, here it is, PQR and QPR, that will be equal to PRS. Okay, so this way, this is what you have to prove. ये आपको prove करना है. So how to prove it? Whenever we have to prove something, we need certain support of the theorems and proofs that we already have. We know that if you add the three angles of a triangle, here in this case PQR, PRQ and QPR, that is what is written here, 1, 2, 3 angles, total is 180. And we also know that this is a linear pair. Linear pair means a pair of angles on a line. So this linear pair total is also equal to 180. These three angle is equal to 180 because of the property of triangle. This one is equal to 180 because they are linear pair. So why can't we equate both? That means sum of the three interior angle of the triangle here and the exterior angle and its interior angle, which makes the linear pair, altogether is equal to 180. So both can be equated. When we equate that, we find that, what we find? We find that this particular angle PRQ is here on left and right, both sides. We can cancel it. What will remain is angle PQR plus angle QPR, which is equal to angle PRS. So this is what the theorem is. Theorem says that this exterior angle is equal to sum of the remote interior angle. आप अभी वीडियो इधर पोज करके theorem ऊपर जो लिखा हुआ measure of from here to here is theorem जो लिखा है और ये जो एक्सप्रेशन इधर आया है दोनों सेम है, अच्छा से समझ लीजिए. बीच में जो दिया है वो प्रूफ है, प्रूव किया है, लेकिन प्रूव करके हम प्रूव करने में सक्सेस हुआ वो ये लाइन में. सो यू जस्ट पॉज द वीडियो हियर, लुक एट द थ्योरम, look at the last statement and try to understand the steps, and it is there in your textbook also. Okay, let us go ahead. You will pause and take time and continue with the video. So there is a property with exterior angle. Exterior angle is an angle outside the triangle, and that exterior angle will be having a property that which is explained in the previous. PRS is an exterior angle of triangle PQR, and PRS will be always greater than P because PRS is formed by the addition of this and this. ये हमने प्रूव किया, तो हमको हमेशा बोल सकते हैं PRS, the exterior angle is greater than P and it will be greater than Q also, because we know that PRS is having a value which is equal to the angle P plus angle Q का value से PRS बना है. So here is a property of exterior angle of a triangle. This one is an example to update you with your knowledge about triangle, where you have studied that the sum of the measure of angle of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So the question over here is, the measure of an angle of triangle are in the ratio. The measures of the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 5:6:7. A ratio दिया है. Find the measures. It's a very simple sum. If this is the ratio, we can write it as 5x plus 6x plus 7 is equal to 180, x is equal to 10, that means 5s is equal to 50, 6s equal to 60, 7s equal to 70. Thereby we can say that the angles of these triangles are 50, 60 and 70, altogether 180. Very simple knowledge checking example. Here is another example where it is given in the form of a figure. Find the measure of PRS and RTS. What is PRS? PRS and RTS. ये दोनों एंगल, ये एंगल फाइंड आउट करना है, ये एंगल भी फाइंड आउट करना है. So what is just learned and some other previous knowledge will help us. As soon as we find, we should observe the diagram. Here it is given 30 degree, here it is given 40 degree, here it is given 20 degree. Right? It is on observation we can say that this angle, which is the third angle of the triangle PQR, we can simply write the measure of it. We can simply write. Why? Because this is a part of triangle PQR. But there are other ways also. Remote interior angle theorem just now we studied. So we can say that this 30 plus 40 plus 30 will be which is equal to 70. A remote interior angle sum is equal to 70. हम लिख सकते हैं. So we got this angle. So we got PRS जो पूछा है first. Find PRS. Then हमको क्या चाहिए फिर? We need RTS, this angle. This angle can be calculated because we know 20 here, 70 here, 70 plus 20 plus x is equal to 180, angle sum property, x is equal to 180 minus 90, sorry. Here it is already given, and 180 minus 90 which is equal to 90 degree. So like that we can simply write that is what is the method. Here it is shown, here it is applying remote interior angle theorem, इधर apply करके 70 निकाला, sum of angle of triangle is equal to 180 लिखे, ये से लिखते हैं, ये तो इधर gap डाला है. If you can write here 180 because here the sum of the three angle it is, and we have some measurement here that can be substituted here and we can get it very easily. Correct? So that is also not that difficult. Here I have given another example from your textbook. थोड़ा color इसलिए change किया, actually ये आपका एक कोविड की वजह से थोड़ा आपको सेल्फ लर्निंग के लिए दिया, but I will explain you. Prove that the sum of exterior angles of a triangle obtained by extending the sides in same direction is 360. इधर extend किया, इधर extend किया, इधर extend किया, तो एक same direction का extension है. And if you total this one, like after extension, this one and this one, it will be equal to 360 degree. आपको prove करना है. तो कैसे prove करेंगे? First of all, these are exterior angles, so we know that if we are taking this exterior angle, we will say that these sum of these two angles will be equal to this. If you take this exterior angle, what you will say? Sum of these two angles are equal to this. If you take this exterior angle, you will say that this angle plus this angle is equal to this angle. So we will write that first. All these exterior angle. First one we will take PAB of triangle ABC. PAB is equal to ABC plus ACB. Similarly, ACR, this angle is equal to ABC plus BAC. तीनों exterior angle लेके we will apply the theorem of remote interior angle. तो हमको मिल जाएगा. But we have written three numbers. Now we will add this. That means we will add the three exterior angle. What are they? PAB, ACR and CPQ. PAB1, ACR2, then you can write CPQ3. ये तीनों हम ऐड किया तो क्या होगा? First, these two, and these two, remote interior angle, pair up there. So when we look at this, we can see that 2 times ABC, 2 times ACB wala either, and 2 times BAC. So we can write it in this format, 2 times format. We wrote 2 times ABC plus 2 times ACB plus 2 times BAC. 2 times 2 is common. ABC plus BBC plus. So that is what is given here. Sum of the exterior angles of a triangle obtained by extending a side in the same direction is 360 degree. ये prove करना है. If this is 2 times of ABC, ACB and BAC, what are these ABC, ACB and BAC? They are the interior angle of the triangle. 2 times if you are taking, it will become 180 into 2. That is what is written here. So it is 360 degree. Simply applying two principles. One is remote interior angle theorem. The other one is the sum of interior angles of triangle is equal to 180. देखो ये geometry part में ऐसा ही चलेगा. आपने को जो theorem आता है वो apply करके prove करके आपको आगे बढ़ना है. Okay. There is one more method also. If we are marking this triangle as ABZ, marking the angles of triangle, then DEF as exterior angle, then we know that C and F are linear pair, total is 180 degree, that is what is written here. And the same way A plus D, this is also 180. The same way B plus C, this is also 180. So all these are 180s. That means if you total all these, CF, AD, B, all these are equal to 180, means here 180, here 180, here 180, means total 540. Now, from that 540, if you think about angle ABC, कितना होने मांगता है? 180. This is 180. ABC, ABC. If you substitute the value of ABC, angle F plus angle D plus angle E, which are exterior angle, plus 180 is equal to 540, and the sum of exterior angle, which is our statement, is equal to 540 minus 180, 360 degree. यही तो पहले भी मिला था. Prove that sum of exterior angle of a triangle obtained by extending the side in same direction is 360 degree. Two methods से ये prove किया है. It make you familiarize with how geometry works. Here is another from your textbook. This is also coming under self-learning part because that much of portion has been reduced, but knowledge is important. In the figure 3.7, bisectors of angle B and angle C of triangle ABC intersect at point P. Bisect means equally divides. ये angle को equally divide किया. Angle equal नहीं है, divide किया equally. मतलब B जितना है उसको divide किया PB से. AC भी कितना है उनको divide किया equally PB से. तो angle bisect का मतलब. So bisects the angle B and C and intersect at point P. इधर आके मिलता है. Prove that BPC, this angle, is equal to 90 plus half BAC. हमको ये प्रूव करना है. BPC इस केस में अगर आपको किसी भी ट्राइंगल लेके उनका एंगल बाइसेक्ट बना के ऐसा देखिएगा तो इधर प्रूव करना है 90 प्लस हाफ BAC. दिस इज BAC, उसका हाफ 90 ऐड करना है. चलो कैसे प्रूव करेंगे? ट्राइंगल ABC is given and we know that sum of the angles ABC, BAC and ACB is equal to 180 degree. ये हमको मालूम है. And if you take the half of it, half of all the angle, half of BAC plus half of ABC plus half of ACB means half of 180. Half of 180 means naturally it will be 90 degree. Half of all these will be equal to 90 degree. Correct? BAC, ABC and ACB. This will be equal to 90 degree. Now we can see that half of BAC, that is BAC, plus angle PBC. What is PBC? This is PBC, plus PCB. What is this? PCB. Half of this means we already made a bisector, no? So we can directly write PBC is a half of ABC, PCB is a half of ACB. A half इधर क्यों नहीं है, इधर हाफ नहीं, इधर क्यों नहीं? हम बाइसेक्टर बनाए तो डायरेक्ट वो एंगल लिया हाफ होने के बाद. बाइसेक्टर दिया है ना, वी हैव बाइसेक्टेड. सो ABC का हाफ बोले तो PBC है, इसलिए ये हाफ ABC की जगह पे PBC लिखा. हाफ ACB की जगह पे ACB की जगह पे क्या लिखा? PCB लिखा. सो इसका मतलब we have written directly from there. So by that we got it is equal to 90 degree. Again when we look into that, here is PBC, here is PCB and here it is 90 and half of BAC. ये लिखने के टाइम हमारे दिमाग में स्ट्राइक हो, यही तो इधर कुछ बोल रहा था, हाफ करने की बात कर रहा था. वो कौन से एंगल के लिए? प्रूव दैट BPC. तो हमको उधर पहुंचाना है. वी विल लुक इनटू BPC. That means triangle BPC, BPC plus VBC plus PCB is 180 degree. Sum of the measure of the angle. Correct? Angle BPC, this angle, plus कौन सा एंगल है हमके अंदर? What are the angle? PBC and PCB. PBC and PCB. PBC and PCB 180, PBC plus PCB, PBC plus PCB is equal to क्या लिखा है हमने 90 माइनस हाफ ऑफ BAC, वो हमको इधर लिखना पड़ेगा 90 डिग्री माइनस हाफ ऑफ एंगल BAC जो हमको मिला है, मतलब एंगल BPC इक्वल ये पूरा राइट साइड में जाएगा, तो ये प्लस माइनस हो गया और 90 माइनस हाफ इंटू ये हो गया. And if you look close by it, you can simply open the bracket 90 minus half of BC. Here it is subtraction, so naturally this will become negative and this will become positive, and 90 plus half BC. This is the theorem. What is this is a question. The question is saying that angle BPC is equal to 90 plus half of BAC. Prove हो गया. थोड़ा टाइम लेने में आप इधर पॉज करेंगे आपका वीडियो और सोचेंगे मैं क्या बोल रहा था, पीछे जाएंगे, वापस सुनेंगे. सिंपली हम अप्लाई कर रहे. क्या क्या अप्लाई किया? सम ऑफ द मेजर्स ऑफ एंगल ऑफ ए ट्रायंगल इज 90 डिग्री. Here we multiplied with half, it was an idea. Again some of the measures of angle is 90 degree. Simple principle of sum of measures of angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. We could prove that. Now another aspect which sometime you have studied before also, congruence of a triangle. Congruence of a triangle means you should understand that the two triangles are exactly similar. The angle, if there are two triangles like ABC and PQR, angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, angle C is equal to angle R, then we say that these triangles are having angles equal, then length of side AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, CA is equal to RP, तभी हम बोलेंगे ट्रायंगल्स कॉन्ग्रुएंट. एक ट्रायंगल दूसरे ट्रायंगल के बराबर ऊपर बैठ जाएंगे. सो देयर आर 3 पेयर्स ऑफ कॉन्ग्रुएंट, 3 एंगल्स एंड 3 साइड्स शुड बी कॉन्ग्रुएंट. तीनों एंगल भी मैच होना है, साइड भी मैच होना है, तभी हम बोलेंगे द ट्रायंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट. नाउ लेट अस गो अहेड. कॉन्ग्रुएंस के लिए क्या क्या तरीका है? अगर if there are two triangles, one triangle is ABC, other is PQR, and if this angle is equal to this angle, this side is equal to this side, this angle is equal to this angle, by a test these two triangles are congruent. We call it as angle side angle test. थोड़ा 7th standard में आप इसके बारे में पढ़ा है, बट अभी वापस आ गया है. Correspondence of two other triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR will be congruent again in another situation. This property where this side is congruent to this side is congruent to this side, and the angle between those two sides. This type of congruence is called SAS test, where we will say that where the two sides of triangle ABC and PQR are congruent and the angle included by the respective pairs, उन दोनों साइड के बीच के एंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट है, तो हम बोलेंगे by SAS test these two triangles are congruent, एक दूसरे का कॉपी है. There is another third type of congruence which can be explained, because where the triangle will be congruent if all 3 sides are congruent to each other by size. All 3 sides are congruent to the sides of another triangle. We call it as SSS test. These are the 3 ways of proving congruency of triangle. But if the triangle is a right angle to triangle, we will be having one angle 90 degree above for sure, and the side opposite to that is called hypotenuse and adjacent sides. So in such situation, when hypotenuse are equal into a pair of triangle, or it is triangle at B and Q, right angle at into right angle to triangle, where it is right angle at B and Q, hypotenuse are equal, and any one of the perpendicular sides are equal, we can say that those two triangles are congruent in only and only in the case of right angled triangle, because right angle बोलने से हमें एक एंगल 90 डिग्री पक्का कर दिया, तो फिर हमको क्या चाहिए, हाइपोटेन्यूज और एनी अदर साइड. There is another concept about isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangles are those triangles whose two sides are congruent and the angle opposite to that is called. If two sides of a triangle are congruent and the angle opposite to them will be congruent, ये आपको प्रूव करना है. ये प्रूफ के बारे में भी बोर्ड ने थोड़ा कुछ आपको रिलैक्सेशन दिया, आपको समझना है, प्रूव करने को नहीं आएगा. बट आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग यू बिकॉज देयर इज अ ट्रायंगल ABC, साइड AB and side AC are supposed to be congruent. This is one side, this is another side. Now we will be making a construction here. These dotted lines are construction. ये construction क्यों चाहिए? We are going to construct a bisector here. ये A है तो ये भी A है, एंगल इक्वल हो गया, दो पीस बना दिया एंगल BAC को. Now afterwards what we are doing is we are trying to prove that if two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite to them are congruent. In triangle ABD and in triangle ACD, segment AB is congruent to segment AC, which is given, and we made a construction by that the angles divided, the angle BAC divided equally, so we can say that BAD is congruent to CAD because हमने बनाया, and the third side of AD, what is third side, we took ABD and ACD, मतलब ABD one triangle, ACD दूसरा triangle, उसमें जो side AD है ना, वो AD common है. So just now you learned about the congruency of triangle. This is a side, this is an angle, this is a side. So these two triangles are congruent by SAS test because they are having congruent angles of congruent triangle. So a triangle ABD will be congruent to triangle ACD. हम prove कर सकते हैं. अगर triangle ABD congruent to triangle ACD है, तो angle ABC, which is this angle, will be equal to ACB. So we proved the statement in an isosceles triangle. Then when the sides are congruent, the angle opposite to them also will be congruent. हमने prove किया. Pause the video, go back, listen again, try to understand again. हम जो हमको मालूम है उसको एक स्टाइल में अप्रोच करेगा, पर्टिकुलर स्टेप वाइज अप्रोच करेगा. We can prove such simple things. Now click on the subscription button below to subscribe the channel, then the bell button to get the notifications of the new videos. Thank you.